everyone, I'm Minty, and today we'll be playing a game called Strange Horticulture. In this, I spend my time helping some very interesting customers, identifying the many plants in my repertoire, and explore the surrounding areas of Undermere. And in just 2 days, I am introduced to 2 mysteries. One, a murder, and the other an unusual series of events beginning in Ambleside. I hope that sounds interesting, because without further ado, get yourself a cup of tea, light your favorite candle, and get cozy. The streets of Undermere are narrow and claustrophobic. In many places, the buildings lean out at the upper floors so that neighbors can reach across and shake hands, or more likely, exchange unpleasantries. Strange Horticulture is a small shop situated away from the main thoroughfares, but it has the advantage of being one of the few buildings in Undermere that stands alone. Plants, you may have noticed, need light, and light is in short supply at street level in this town. Recently, the shop passed to me after the death of my uncle. There is much to learn, but one thing is already clear. The rare and unusual plants that he stocked have their uses after all. Day 1, Friday. Alright, so let's get to work, shall we? Looks like it is a rainy day, which is perfect for being in a greenhouse and not outside. This is so incredibly loud for me, though. Hold on, let me turn it down for myself. Okay. So, before we click on this, we're gonna read this guy. I found it, an excerpt on the elusive Wandering Bew. Come to the library in Ambleside, and I'll tell you all about it. I even found something on the gilded dendra that might be of interest. Simone. P.S. Give Hellebore a good scratch behind the ear from me. Yes. Alright, I could do that. Buddy, there you go. Oh, he's so cute. Alright, so, let's get to work, shall we? Let's go ahead and put this down here. Ooh, what is this? Dangerous plant grows sparsely in the hills to the northeast of Backbarrow. Keep it secret. Alright. Well, we'll go exploring later. Let's deal with the customer first. Victoria Gray. I must have walked past this shop 100 times without ever stopping to look. You okay? Hooray! What a wonderful place to spend your day surrounded by plants. I came here because I have an unusual request. At night, I hear whispered voices, too faint to hear clearly, coming from the floor above me, but nobody lives up there. The rooms are empty. My curiosity has got the better of me. I must find out what they are saying. So we need to give her a St. John's poppy. So let's see if we can figure out which one that one is. So, St. John Poppy, Papaver Valamedi. Do I think I'm pronouncing any of that right? No, I don't. The vibrant petals of this flower can be brewed to create a draught that can greatly improve the imbiber's hearing ability. The flowers of the St. John poppies are bright red with a yellow center. Okay, so it looks like that. Let's see if we got anything else. No. Alright, St. John Poppy. Here you go. Bing! Plant identified. Nice. Looks like we got Clavilium, which looks like, oh, Lovelock, okay. So, for starters, let's go ahead and label this. Oh, let's not yell at it. I think it's a great time to be playing Strange Horticulture because it's spring, and that means all the planting is to be done, and I've been working in my garden for quite a while. David Schaefer. Good morning. Good morning. Bloody awful weather out there today. Good for the plants, though, eh? Well, the plants are inside, so I don't know how this helps me. But I will collect that letter. Thank you, sir. Thank you for your delivery. What are we looking at here? Ooh, the will to explore. Gosforth is a hateful town. I was beaten and robbed and left to die in the streets. After many days, I was rescued by a kind stranger, just as I had come to fear that wickedness had infected the heart of every soul in that cursed place. I began my recovery in the woods to the south of the town with a group of travelers. On the northeast corner of the wood, I sat and stared at a bright flower, and tears flowed down my face at the reminder that there is beauty in this world. I shall be returning to Undermere soon. Warmest regards, Amos Duncan. Well, warmest regards, Amos. Thank you, thank you. We're going to put this one on the edge so I can see it better. And it looks like we've got another customer already, so let's go ahead and talk to them. Gilbert Ames. Something's got those witches in the forest stirred up. Ooh, do tell. They're not letting anyone through. Do you have information? I had to take the long way round down through Back Barrow. Okay. I never did trust that sisterhood. Why? Anyway, I'm here now, and I've brought Fennet from the south to trade for some lemon dandy. Okay. Hardly worth the trouble when you factor in the extra miles I've had to cover to get here. Well, I think that's just poor attitude. You know what I think, sir? I think maybe they, too, are having a rough day, and we shouldn't judge. Alright, Citrum crispus. The crispy citrus. Alright. Its curled leaves are thought to be the origin of the name of this plant, supposedly referring to a peeled lemon rind. Among several medicinal uses, the flower of the lemon dandy is mostly associated with curing afflictions of the heart. Sir, do you have a broken heart? Ooh, what is this? No. No. What is this? What is this? I don't know what that is. Maybe it's a clue? Goes in letters? Okay. Alright, let's find the lemon dandy. Ooh, this looks like lemon rinds. Is this what you're looking for, sir? It is. Nice. And new plant acquired. He said it was Fennet, right? I'm not wrong. He said it was Fennet. I don't have it in my list. Can I inspect closer? He did say it was Fennet, though, right? Whatever. We shall move on to the next customer. We are very busy today. Can't dawdle. Faye Swift. My dreams are becoming more vivid. I saw a woman, her face hidden behind a mask, and next to her, a terrifying, black, skeletal creature. I don't think this game is as cozy as I thought it would be. It stood tall, its roving head scanning the landscape, and though it had no discernible face, I could sense a hint of an expression about its features. Go on. Give me more. I'm curious. It seemed to be laughing, but not the joyous laughter of a child, a sickly, horrifying laughter that chilled me like the first breath of winter. That's creepy. These past weeks have been getting worse. Oh no, I need sleep. Okay. Oh, I can click on this. What does this have to say about her? The psychic! Faye Swift. Faye grew up with her mother. Her father was rarely violent, but once is enough. When he struck her, it finally broke the hold he had over her mother, and she fled in the night. The sleeping Faye held close. Ooh, excuse you. Faye often has vivid dreams, but has never considered that other people do not. She came to strange horticulture seeking relief from her nightmares. Interesting. You're a psychic. Can you tell me about my future, ma'am? I am very curious to know. Am I going to be a successful horticulturist? Is my business going to be booming, as the young ones say? Alright, you're looking for forest camphor. The strong-smelling bulb of this plant has a powerful soporific effect, making it a common ingredient in sleeping drugs. The camphor produces a beautiful, rounded, dark blue cluster made up of many smaller flowers. Well, looks like it's going to be that. Yeah, that looks right. I believe this is your forest camphor, ma'am. Indeed it was. Yay! Ooh, Butterdale. Nice, we got a new page. Oh, I think I forgot to label that last plant. Okay, this one was forest camphor. pH. Forest Camphor. Boop. And then this one was Lemon Dandy. Let's not forget, because this could become a problem if I don't label my stuff. Yeah, Lemon Dandy. Okay. We really are busy today. Okay. Nora Butterfield. You look like a maid. Got any wandering beau? That always reminds me of, oh, what's his name? I don't know. That old hermit inventor, the Wanderer. Anyway, the beau, if you've got it. I don't have an entry for wandering beau in my plant book yet. Someone mentioned something about it in a note. Okay. That's fair. I guess... Ooh. Oh? Okay. Does it change? Oh, no. So... we have this. Where is it? Yes, we have this. It doesn't indicate... Does that say 6? Can I... No. I think that says 6. I could be wrong, and I could be blind. Psych, never mind. There's only 5 of these. I don't know then. I guess we'll just put this back in the old letter slot. Alright, where did Simone say she was at? We gotta go to her library in Ambleside. Okay, let's clean up our area, shall we? Library in Ambleside. Ambleside. Ah. Let's go visit Simone. The library here in Ambleside is one of my favorite haunts. Simone, the librarian, is always helpful and friendly and shares some of my passion for unusual plants. Today she's grinning ear to ear and can't wait to show me what she's found. Ooh, she's got 2 book entries for me. Nice. Okay. Oh, she did mention Gilded Dendra. Duh. Do not drink the sap of this plant. Blah, 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 blah. It's a poison. Okay. And then the Wandering Beau. Ah. Ma'am, you want a fungus. Why would you want a fungus, ma'am? Okay, we'll put that in the archives. We don't need it anymore. Alright, let's figure out which one of these bad boys is the Wandering Beau. Alright, the gills on the underside of this mushroom form beautiful flowing lines. They're also quite hard and sharp, earning this plant the nickname Finger's Bane. Okay. Boop. Not as spongy, undersides are somewhat sharp. Ooh. I'm gonna guess it's this one. Yep, I was right. Wandering Beau. The weird fleshy colored one with the red dots. Ooh, Lady Summer. Nice. Add that to the book. Slot her right in. Alright, this one is Wandering Beau. Nope. Not Beau, just Beau. Perfect. Now, we have some stuff to do before we end the day. Now, if I remember correctly, Amos Duncan said something about on the northeast side of the southern woods of Gosforth. There was something there. So let's take a look, shall we? North. Where is Gosforth? Ah. Okay. South of it. Northeast. Probably over here then. So, let's go ahead. Boop. The wood has a calming effect on my mind. It does me good to escape into nature, away from the stench and clamor of Undermere. It is not long before I spy a bright flower among the trees. Thank you, Amos. I got a night. That flower's kind of pretty. It is very pretty. I'll just put you over here because it's getting a little cramped over here. Let's actually move all of our labeled flowers over here. That way, if someone's asking for something easy to find, something I've already done before, it's right there. Alright, Wandering Beau all the way over here. Now, if I remember What is this? Dangerous plant grows sparsely in the hills to the northeast of Back Barrow. Oh, put this in archives. Don't want to make a mess. Don't want to make a mess. Hills northeast of Back Barrow. Alright, where is Back Barrow? Do any of you see it? Ah. Okay, hills. I think here. Northeast of Back Barrow. So, we need the will to explore. So let's water, shall we? Perfect. Alright, let's head to the hills northeast of Back Barrow. This should get me a plant. Yep. The weather changes fast out in the hills. What started as a gray morning has turned into bright sunshine. A good thing, too, because it takes me several hours to find what I came for. By the time I'm done, the cloud is sweeping back over, a cloak of unwelcome shade. Perfect. Oh, it looks like, a weird alien version of raspberries. Kinda like it. It's a little weird. Definitely. But I like it. I like it nonetheless. Alright, we'll put these away. And what is this? Does this... I don't know if that's what I'm supposed to do. What is this? I don't think I can rotate it. I don't actually know what that's for. It's a mystery to me. Do you think perhaps it could tell me? Is there like a sixth one hidden here? Because I could have sworn I saw a 6. I guess not. This is the first one I found, so I'm going to leave it in number 1. Do I think it belongs there? I have no idea. I have no idea at all. But let's just make sure before we end the day there's not any more. Nope. Looks like that's it. And I don't have anything else. So we're gonna end the day. Friday, day 1 complete. And we get a tarot card. Boop. It started when she found something that she was not meant to find. A book tucked away in a forgotten corner of the Ambleside Library. Row H, Third River. Okay. Day 2, Saturday. Alright, let's see, shall we? Do I still have this? I do. Will it indicate somehow? Nope, that still wasn't the answer, but that's fine. You're just going to have to wait, my good dear customer. I have... Wait, give me this. Oh. We are looking at row H, Third River. 1, 2, 3. Ah! Alright, let's go there. Oh, no. Put it away. I'm curious, does this line up at all? Third River? It doesn't, but I'm still going to say this is where it wants me to go. Third River. Yep, it was right. It ate my card. A dead deer in the river, yellowed bone protruding from matted hide and rotten flesh. Ugh. Death for one provides life for many. What did I get? Ooh, that's a nice flower. Gonna add that to my collection for sure. Okay, let's... You don't think I would, there would be one hidden underneath one of these pots again, do ya? That would be kind of cruel. To have me move all of these, and then shove one right underneath it the next day. Alright. There's nothing to fear here. Alright, I guess we move on to our customers. We are open for business. Hi, Isadora Burbridge. Bring me a sample of Apis demyssus, and be quick about it. That damn cat is setting off my allergies. Shouldn't have an animal in a shop like this. They're plants, sir. Not food. So I don't know what your damage is. And you, sir, don't look like you're sneezing, so I think your behavior is uncalled for. Isidore Burbridge. Burbridge is a rich man who inherited a fortune, but never experienced the love of his parents. Oh, I can tell. Man needs a hug. He expects people to do his bidding and is quick to anger. There are many in Undermere who would be glad to see the back of him, but with wealth comes power, and few would challenge him to his face. Well, sir, I'm going to take my sweet time looking for your Apis demissus, good sir. Thanks. Sounds like it's one of the Latin names. So, Apis demissus, Gandhi root. A plant with medicinal properties that can aid with digestive troubles when prepared correctly. Care must be taken, however, as the rough leaves can be an irritant. Only the petals are safe for consumption. Okay. Do I see anything that sort of resembles Gandhi root? I don't know. Maybe this? Dark blue petals are soft and feathery. A touch. My fingers ache from handling this plant. Okay, could be that one. That's a contender. Let's see. Has rough leaves. This one has stiff leaves. I don't know if that means anything. Okay, this one does not have that description. Ah, the leaves are coarse to the touch. I think it's this one. Is this your Apis demissus, sir? It is. Nice. I have identified your plant. Mikdu. Awesome. We'll add that to our book. Thank you very much. Let's not forget to label this. Oh no. What was it called? Gandhi root. Sorry, buddy. Did I scare you? Alright. Close her up. Boop boop. And let's move. Hold on, customer. I will get to you in just a moment. Hello, hello, David Schaefer. Do you have another letter for me? Lake Undermere is looking fine in the sunshine today. Ooh, should I go? Here's your mail. What do we got? Ah, it's another one from Amos. There's an old slate mine at Hardknot that has some interesting looking fungi growing in it. I don't know why I read that sentence like that. I've never seen anything like them before. They seem to have found a niche in the damp, dark tunnels left by the tramways. I thought you might be interested. Warmest regards, Amos Duncan. Well, thank you very much, Amos. We shall dilly-dally with that later. Oh, got a pet. I have not pet you today. Where do you want the pets? There you go. There you go. Oh, so cute. Reuben Ward. Reuben, sir. You have the widest cheekbones. I'm headed to Grisdale Forest investigating a possible murder there. Can't say I'm looking forward to it. The Sisterhood are a secretive lot, and they're not keen to talk to me. Their leader, the Arda, or whatever they call her, she's dead. Go on, do tell. My instinct is they're hiding something. Oh? There's a mystery afoot, a murder mystery. I was hoping you might have some fox button that would help me win them over. Alright, Reuben, what does this have to say about you, the investigator? Reuben works with the police on murder cases. He is a kind, good-humored man, but beneath the mask he is deeply sad. Aren't we all? His only child, a daughter, had seemed troubled for some time before running away from home several years ago. The victims, whose stories he tries to uncover, are all somebody's son, somebody's daughter. The search for answers drives him forward, piecing together the logic of life and death. Well, that's really sad. I'm so sorry, Reuben. I hope it all works out for you. But in the meantime, let's get you some fox button. Alright. Chamomum vulpes. An offering of fox button is considered by some to represent a contract of friendship between strangers. Thick, shiny leaves grow in opposing pairs along the stems. Alright, let's see. This guy's got opposing leaves. Opposing leaves. Opposing leaves. Okay, I think that's it. So, we're gonna work. Get out of here. We're gonna work with these three. Smells of nothing that I can detect. This one is a good contender. What about this one? Small leaves, delicate flowers. I don't think it's that one. Blue flowers, stiff leaves. I think this is fox button, sir. Can you tell me if this is right? Good guess. Yes. Celebration. Alright, I've got some brimlock. That's added to the book. Alright, fox button. Let's move you over. Boom. Look at that. We've got 6 identified plants. Okay. Victoria, welcome back. I was able to make out the whispered voices last night with the help of the St. John's poppy. And what did they say? There's a medium using the room. Illegally, I might add, holding midnight seances for gullible grievers. Oh. That sounds... Is that illegal in Undermere? Is there a plant you know of that I could use to give them a scare and drive them away? Well, anything I guess to help you sleep. I need my sleep. I bet you do. Okay. Let's take a look, shall we? Harlequin blue. That would be H. Harlequin blue. When the bushy blue flower heads die back, they release seeds with a downy pappus which assists in wind dispersal. Once dried and hardened, the stems can be burned as incense. Goodness gracious. As they burn, they let out high-pitched shrieks, widely believed to be the spirits of dead souls trapped within the plant. Okay. So we are looking for bushy blue flower heads. This one's kind of bushy. This one's kind of bushy. Okay, those are our options. We've narrowed it down to 2. I'm gonna look at this one first because I feel like this one would probably be the closest. Oop, nope, right there. Blue flowers, light airy scent. They are bushy. Let's see. Flowers made up of many smaller. Oh, they smell. Okay, I think it's this one. The other one didn't seem bushy enough. Yep, Harlequin blue. Shimmerlung. That looks like that would be a fungus. I didn't actually look at it. Alright, Harlequin blue. Did I spell that right? I did. Okay, cool. And put this over here. Oh, we have run out of space. We are going to have to move over to the next one. Get down here. I'll give you another pet, because you're so cute. You're adorable. Alright, what's next? Bethany Coleman. Yes, ma'am. You may have heard the rumors that our Arda is dead. May Arduina? Yes, bring her spirit peace. The nature of her death is unusual. The Sisterhood does not often look to outside help, but this is beyond our knowledge. Go on. Do tell me more. If you show my sisters this letter, they will allow you entry to the forest. Okay. To be assured of your discretion, we require that you use Mary's breath to bind yourself to secrecy. Alright. I feel like I'm just a plant lady, though. I'm sorry about your Arda's murder. I mean, unusual, untimely death. But I don't know why you're coming to me all of a sudden. Let's see what it has to say about her. Bethany Coleman, the sister. Beth was born into a loving family, but never felt settled. She sought out a higher purpose when she was still young and left home at 14 to join the Sisterhood of Arduina. The head of the Sisterhood, the Arda, took a liking to her and helped her to develop a renewed purpose, caring for the forest and putting her faith in the goddess Arduina. Now her mentor has been murdered and Beth is looking for answers. I feel like someone close to me like that, I feel like I too would be looking for answers if they were murdered. Oh, I need this. So I'm looking for Mary's breath. Okay. The wide waxy leaves allow this plant to collect the large amount of water it requires. It is said that a person can be bound to secrecy using Mary's breath. It used to be grown in the royal gardens so that the king could ensure the trust of his confidants, but the practice fell out of favor. Okay, I know for a fact I saw wide, waxy... Are these? Vein leaves have a waxy finish. Wide and waxy. I believe this is your Mary's breath, ma'am. In fact, it is. Thank you very much for the letter. I will open that in just a second. Let me label my... Nope. Mary's breath. There we go. And move her over here. Alright. Let's break this seal. We have failed in our duty as protectors of the forest. Our secrets have been stolen, and the Arda has been murdered. You will find us deep in Grisdale Forest, a mile from the lake shore across from Torver. Please help us. Yours in hope, the Sisterhood of Arduina. Let me just put this here. Okay, before I head out that way, I have another customer. Oh, goodness. Hi, Isidore. I'm this close to reporting you, half-wit. I gave you what you asked for. What do you mean? Sir! The last plant you gave me has made my skin itch furiously. I'll have your little shop shut down and torn to the ground if you don't make this right. I need to think carefully about which plant to use here. My actions could have consequences. You know, I could be a monster here and give him some mollis fidem. But, I'll probably do Butterdale. Not of the goodness of my heart, but I think maybe I just don't want my shop shut down. I'm doing this because your threat has worked. The purple flowers have a light buttery scent, and it does look like it's got the leaves. Butterdale has been used. I didn't actually read that out loud at all. Often found growing in clumps on valley sides, Butterdale has been used for centuries as a cure for all manner of skin rashes. The dark green leaves can be stewed and mulched to form a poultice. The flowers smell buttery to some people. Here's your Butterdale, sir. Thank you for the new entry. Enjoy your skin rashes. I hope you feel better. You do need to have a better attitude, though. Let's work on that. All right, now we are done with the customers today. We've got some stuff to do. First off, we're going to start with Amos Duncan because we got that first. So we are going to the old slate mine at, put this back, at Hardknot. Yes, we're going to go to Hardknot first. Where is Hardknot? Does anyone know? Found it right here. An iron gate, rusted by years of abandonment, sits across the entrance to the tram tunnel. Rusted it may be, but it won't budge. Locked. I need clavilium. Okay. Well, I know we have an entry for this, so let's try and figure this out. According to legend, clavilium can be used to open any lock, no matter how complex or secure. The heart-shaped leaves have earned this plant the nickname Lovelock. This looks pretty heart-shaped to me. Nope. That's not heart-shaped. Okay, I think this is the only heart-shaped one. The flowers are made up of small blah 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 blah. These look pretty heart-shaped to me, so we're gonna try this. Yep. Perfect. Identified. we have a new entry. Put that in the book. Heck yeah. Alright, clavilium. We've got this labeled. Put it up where it belongs. And we've got some plants. Oh, this one glows. Alright, looks like we've got some shroomies. I don't know if I would trust this one entirely. So, put that in the archives. Thank you, Amos, for the wonderful work you do in exploring. But I do need some more will to explore, so please water. Thank you very much. Perfect. Okay. Oh, put this away. I don't think I need this in this exact moment. A mile from the lakeshore across from Torver. Alright, so let's... mile. Alright. Let me just double check here. Find us deep in Grisdale Forest, a mile from the lake, across from Torver. Yes, I think this is right. My sister tries to stop me from entering, but I show her the letter and she lets me through. I am ushered into a walled courtyard and then through a large oak door, along a corridor and down a set of stone stairs into a cool basement. Lying on a table, draped in silk, is the Arda. There's not a mark on her, but her open eyes are black, her mouth, her veins, her hair. All black as a raven's wing. Do you know what could do this? Asked my escort. I set to work. Wren. Okay. Let's take a look, shall we? Oh, no, I want... Oh, goodness gracious. Go back. Wren. Okay, so Ipsum flavus. The long leaves of the wren are known to turn black in the presence of certain poisons, and so can be used to detect them. Though it has no flower, it is said to smell unpleasant to those who have known death and sweet to those who have not. Okay. So we are looking for something without a flower. So I think this potentially is my... Okay. So leaves. This was technically a berry. Yeah. Okay. Well, let's take a look at this one. It has a scent that scratches at the back of my throat. Okay. And what does this one smell like? Smooth, waxy leaves. Well, my uncle did just die, so I'm gonna say maybe this is wren? Could there be a wrong answer? No, it is wren. Cool. Nice. Gray sandfire. Oh, that one's bark. Okay, let me label my wren. Oopsie. Alright, put it over here, and then we continue on our journey. I extract a sample of the Arda's blood and introduce it to the wren, and my suspicions are confirmed immediately. The leaves of the wren turn black, which can only mean one thing: gilded dendro poisoning. Okay. Mishka! Okay, hold on. A poisoning, it's not that bad. I mean, poisoning's awful, but it's not that bad. Upon presenting my findings, I am rushed away quickly. The sisters do not want me hanging around, it seems. They do, however, send me on my way with a couple of plants, which I am grateful for. Yay! Free plants! Ooh! Those are some thorny plants. Thank you very much. And I do believe it is great. Can I actually explore Undermere? The streets of Undermere are narrow and claustrophobic in many places. The buildings lean out at the upper floors so that neighbors can reach across, shake hands on pleasantries. Okay, this is just the same thing we read about. Oh, I guess not. Well, let's close it up for the day and archive. I still have no idea what this is for. I don't get it. we shall end the day. North of Hawkshead, east of Lowick, west of Rustland, south of Crinkle Crags. The book both fascinated and terrified her in equal measure, and after studying it for some time, she reached a decision. She would never use the powers she had discovered. She would hide the book where it could never be found. Interesting. Alright, day 3. Well, looks like I'm all out of time for this video. It's definitely not as cozy as I expected. I thought I was just going to be a normal plant salesman. Turns out, it's a little bit creepier than that. We've got a lady hearing a medium above her, a psychic lady who is seeing creepy things in her sleep, and we've got a murder from a witches guild. Either way, if you enjoyed the video, go ahead and leave a like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next Strange Horticulture. Bye!